my friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for coming here tonight. And I especially thank President Duterte for giving the representatives of the 17th Congress some of his personal time once again, because he tops the list of the persons I want to thank tonight. I want to express to you, all of you, my heartfelt thanks for the hard work and support you've given me, not only for putting this beautiful video together, but for putting all the work that we did in Congress together during this last session of the 17th Congress. President Duterte, I've already thanked my colleagues many times, but to you, I want to thank you tonight very much for allowing me the opportunity to serve as Speaker of the House. After taking my oath as Speaker, I immediately spelled out my legislative agenda as prioritizing the bills that you enumerated in your 2018 SONA. And the House passed them all. And I hope that reinforces your faith, not only about how the members of this House have the highest regard for your leadership, but also how much the congressmen and the congresswomen are willing to push the envelope when there is a specific objective. Mr. President, I take this opportunity to thank you, not only for giving me the chance to serve as your Speaker, but also for the 3 decades that we have worked together. Starting from when you were a newly elected mayor and I was a newly appointed Undersecretary of Trade and Industry. As early as then, I saw that your formula for development was peace and order combined with honest government. It worked in Davao, and now under your leadership of the country, it is working in the Philippines. Thank you very much for that, Mr. President. I also thank you for your political support, supporting my candidacies for Senator, Vice President, and President. I don't know if you still remember, but I cannot forget that in one of your campaign speeches, you told the people of Davao, and I quote you, "If you cannot vote for Gloria Arroyo, do not vote for me." You told them that. And when I was president, I thank you for the active help you gave me fighting drugs, kidnapping, and all the threats to peace and stability. And after that, after my presidency, I thank you for describing me as a friend, even in my darkest days. I heard you describe me as a friend during your campaign, and I heard you repeating that you are my friend and I am your friend after you were elected. And most of all, I thank you that when you became president, you provided the atmosphere in which the court had the freedom to acquit me of the trumped-up charges of my successor and your predecessor, so that the court voted 11-4 in my favor, including half of those who were appointed by my successor. My only regret, Mr. President, in our relationship is that you have found me very difficult to deal with. It was never my intention to be difficult with you. How could it have been, with all my gratitude for all that you've done for me and all my admiration for all that you've done for the country? So I only wish I had better EQ so that I could have second-guessed everything you wanted so that you would have now found me so difficult to deal with. But let me take this opportunity to express in any way, Mr. President, not only my gratitude for what you've done to me, but also for what you've done for the people as Mayor of Davao and as President of the Philippines. Mr. President, you are the only Philippine president more popular in the middle of your term than in the beginning honeymoon period. And Mr. President, comparing all the leaders of the world today and their respective popularity and trust among their people, you are the president most loved by his people among all the leaders in the world today. So I am proud to be your friend, and I am proud that you are here for my valedictory. I graduate from 27 years of active political life. Earlier than that, I was an appointed official and a professor in UP, so that makes me public servant. But as a politician, 27 years. I graduate from politics with a grateful heart. I'm grateful to the Almighty, the people, and my allies, many of whom are here tonight, including my former cabinet members, for giving me the rare privilege to serve as president, which is the country's highest nationally elected position, and then a bonus at the end, towards the end, as speaker, which is the highest ranking locally elected official of the country. I also thank God and all of you for giving me the chance to work with some of the brightest and most efficient during my presidency and during my speakership, and for the fact that many of my allies remained loyal to me even the dark times of my life, including then Mayor Rudy Duterte. Thank you, Mr. President. And as mentioned in the video about me, which I always want to repeat, I also thank God for the chance to work closely with the younger ones during my speakership, because getting to know them up close and seeing them work hard gives me the assurance that when their time comes for national leadership, they will serve our country well, and we will have a good future. So to all of you, maraming salamat, og daghan salamat kaninyong tanan.